Hello everyone, this is Janice with Cricketology.blogspot.com, and today we're going to make this card that, I don't know if you can really see this part. This was my first card that I made. I usually just make a prototype just to see if my ideas work, and I'm going to try to improve on this and make it a little darker. These are the items that we're going to be using for our project, so let's get started. Okay, I used paper. The green card base is from this Spice Market from Recollections. This is a paper pack you can buy at Michael's. And then this white one, or this black and white, is also from Recollections. It's Hollywood and Vine, and it's called Swing Time. And it's I just got it probably on clearance on their racks. And so what we're going to do, we're going to fold this. This is actually half of an 8.5 by 11. So it's 8.5 by 5.5 folded in half to make a standard 4.25 by 5.5 card. Just get my bone folder. I always forget something. And then this layer is going to go here. I'm also going to be using the Festive Berries Distress Ink. This is the new, from the new Christmas colors. And just looking for my craft mat. There it is. And what I need to do is I need to color this strip. I just used this old Stampin' Up! Scallop border punch. And I'm just going to go ahead and color it up. And only the very tip is going to show, so I'm not going to worry about the white that's showing on this side. And I'm just going to do that. So we'll put some TG. This piece is 4 3/4 by 3 3/4. Just going to attach and try to center it as best I can so we have the same amount of scallop on each side. And just trim it. Okay. And that will go centered like that. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. Now we're going to work. You know what, we're going to do our white little circle first because that is the piece that's going to take a little longer to dry. So what I did was I purchased this dove, and this one came from Joann's, this little snowflake background, and this one came from Michael's from their dollar bin. I'm going to use some Versamark and just try to stamp the dove in the middle as best I can. And then I'm going to stamp some of these here. Trying not to, you can't see it, but if you were doing this, you could see the Versamark, the watermark that it creates. Okay, and that's it for that. Then I need my embossing powder. Just using some color here. I'll just dip it in there. There we go. Emboss. And my tweezers. Okay. And now I'm going to use this acrylic paint dabber in silver. This comes in a 3-pack with the copper and the gold. And when you use these the first time, you have to kind of just push down and the paint will be released. And then all I'm going to do, this is called a resist technique that I've really been enjoying doing. So we're going to paint this. And last time I just wiped it off right away when I made that other card. But I'm just going to let this dry. And it should dry. You know what I'm going to try on camera? You know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I was going to say I was going to heat it, but I just don't know what that will do to the embossed image. So we're just going to let that dry for a few minutes. And we'll move on to the next step, in which we're going to do the same technique with clear embossing powder, Versamark, and this little, I just want to make a background paper. And so we're going to do the same, but this time we're going to use the red pepper paint. No, sorry, I'm not using the red pepper. I'm actually using the Festive Berries again. And so what I'm going to do is just create a background here, and I'm not even worrying if it's straight or not, because I'm not, that's all. Just not going to worry about it. Just trying to see. Okay. And then now we'll do the embossing powder. My arm's in the way, sorry. Let's do the other side. And emboss. There it goes. I should be using my tweezers, but I don't want to use the time up to dig for them. Oh, hot. Okay. I think I got it all. Okay, let's let that cool. Let's see what this is doing now. I'm going to use a little baby washcloth and just wipe off. And all I want to do is wipe off. See, it's not really dry yet. I don't want to get, let's put it aside again. Actually, you know what? It's actually, okay. We'll come back to that. This is the Festive Berries Distress Ink. This is going to be a 2-part card, I can tell already, because I'm already running out of time. But see how the embossing resists the red ink. And now I have a cool background. So I'm going to finish that, and then I'll come back with part 2.